Yeah, the morning answer Simon Malkababio, Eba Koku saying so on a Tuesday afternoon, the 15th day of February 2022. We are listening to us for the first time, a higher Sempa 94.7 FM. It's Ghana's biggest and the most authoritative political, social, and current affairs talk show. Ya told you mediating Koku saying. It's your multiple award-winning late afternoon political talk show. Meaning your Saibon. So this is your CIMG radio program of the year, the Ghana Journalist Association political program of the year. Let me thank the production team so much for making this possible. Dominic Kisi Yeboah, with support from Nana Chumberema Jackson, Osei Intiamwa, Yawo Eric Opare, popularly known as DJ Yayo, and a Queen Star in Japan. They make up the production team of Koku saying. Of course, we have support from Oman Hene Kwabena Asante as well. In the next 4 hours, 30 minutes, be our guest as we bring you Ghana's biggest and the most authoritative political, social, and current affairs talk show. Our show is live on a number of affiliate radio stations. Indeed, stations are mediate doors so across the length and breadth of Ghana, from Salaga Krawa region, being Salaga in the upper east or upper west. Check him, mommy. Salaga, that Can FM, it was Salaga 85.7. Yeah, was Storm FM. Oh, Salaga was Savannah region. Oh, okay, Savannah region. Wow. And the Storm FM was Sunyani 101.9, and the Dashaw FM it was Japekrom 101.5. Iwiase FM it was Wenchi 95.7, Royal FM and so Wenchi 104.7, PZ Radio it was Boase 93.1. Echia Boase Funyana, mea mini opinion, David, Tewia, Asamoah, and Profi. Ewo Anglo Gold Ashanti, when we hear Joyce, Tewia, and Profi. On also NIB, Ewo Boase. And in Chiasron Krema Munyana. Cruise FM were Commodore 96.9, and a Time FM, and so are Commodore 105.3. Adansia FM was Santia Chemagogo 98.9. Bankam Radio, Ewa Jokwa was Central Region, Munim Central Region, Oko Kakum Quine so, or Ofi Kakuma, now called Jokwa. There were Chamua Kopie, Chief Praso, Fahwa Baby Pie Dumqua, or nothing in the Jokwa, Ewa along that stretch. Bankam Radio, Ewa Koforidians were FEMA Radio 103.3, Secondary Takradia Seda FM 105.9, BBNE Ochiame FM 99.7, and Ejura Neje FM 90.3. Sounds na today's radio 101.7, and so Ejura. Alternatively, oko Facebook, I'll be mashing Facebook. Just search for Sempa 94.7 FM, like our page, and get to watch the live stream. Now, who the Koku studio hanging live. Sounds now on YouTube, our channel Sempa 94.7 FM on YouTube. Or myjoyonline.com, adomonline.com. Download the apps, no apps near too. The myjoyonline.com app, the adomonline.com app. Ubit me etiye. So ebia wono baby I want who access to multi TV decoder nibi radio channels non the decoder no hwemu a obehu Asempa FM HD plus decoder and so the same thing. Me pa cho se bia show na ekoso you ntimi ntie wadwuma nti why you busy open wadwuma na ukofia. You can always listen to our podcast oko iTunes, oko Spotify, and all those platforms ubenya yen podcast na sign etie, including adomonline.com and myjoyonline.com. And mention in some 22 minutes after 2. Please tell a friend to tell another friend to tune in to 94.7. And in some way, ye di hon komono edoso. Unim se yebeko court, of course. The member of parliament for Asen North. Na 70 sign ko PM court and then so Joseph Akable will join us now. The course so and then we timi e dia to yenim. Ye we are when him say police for Asen Atonsa afre the regional chairman of the NPP in the Bono region. The din the Kwame Bafo Abronye. Na police statement nankasa wa ha mekan edi amamu veibatam na yehu nsɛm a enam soma police for eto nsa frɛ Kwame Bafo Abronye. Yewia former Deputy General Secretary of the NDC and CEO of the Atta Mills Institute, Koku Anyidoho nso atwerɛ letter kɔma police CID sɛ omuni dwumabi na eye dwuma bɛn yebekum na yedi enonso ho enkomo, and we'll be speaking with him actually on the show today. In the meantime, Reno, my main kind briefly, until about Facebook, I'll be home and a Kwame Bafo Abronye eko police for her and ubehu pictures, where exclusive pictures are yensa aka CCR and pictures nearby. This is when he was going to the police, responding to the police invitation. Into where exclusive pictures are yensa aka Kwame Bafo Abronye, regional chairman of the NPP, Aircore Police Station, over Facebook, Asempaye page, ubehu ewo ho CCR. And then soon him say, Speaker of Parliament, the Honourable Alban Sumana Kingsford Bagben, na di enim ne say or kwaya rehwe ewo Dubai na obedi be bosome baako. Indi na bebre na ehwe nanim so obeba be March nim. Make say ade ho baba bedru Ghana ha. Enne yenko Parliament ne yenko nkɔhwe say otimi betena adwam adenti na waba ntem saa ensem ni nyina sen na esi etie. But while we do that, no over Facebook I will be who Kwame Bafo Abronye pictures no at the police station, and I would be coming to read that police statement for you as well. But I'm in Parliament, Mra. Kwesi Paka Wilson, parliamentary correspondent. Kwesi, akwa bana pom chiden.
Nyamiadom obi hoya pa mjidi se obi aso hoya.
Fantastic. Nyamiadom yenso hoya papa. Confirm my and Speaker of Parliament etimi ba fie ho.
And Alban Babin, the Speaker of the 8th Parliament. And there I'm pay about 10:50 a.m. And now Obetina Koyam, Senator Parliament. Ebetimi ashe njumediasu. Na yemubino na kaka because not earlier on the information said the speaker will be away for almost a month for some back home. Now we check here. We did about 2 weeks. It's in a maybe said it's more as to why the speaker has cut short the trip the medical trip now was in Bagana. Now I'm just sure and they say initially like a communication near 1 month, but actually not a 2 weeks. It's BBNT society and broadcast their work on 2 weeks and all. It is our 2 weeks, as and I was saying about it, and yet to say the BBC and UT and our speaker Wabakana. Now, why yet also in terms of Napomedin, a Kakoshim. Now, I had obeyed the periodical. I will more as a winner. The doctors in the castle one brano, a idea of a call a review, it's a CID, they call the last 2 weeks in the review and UT and our about. So, by no shape to do.
Yeah, all white. And my main kai here for say yenya videos ni be time or babetna akunwa ni ma no pay over Facebook a obi hu dress na Paka Wilson na ka ho asem no be hu atare a she speaker any bibia into over Facebook and you see all of that. Yes, Paka to aso.
Yo na many minority for no kasa say. Now what is the plan now? What is the expectation now? One of the major concerns about e-levy. Na alleged say NPP for a delay because 1, the speaker wasn't there, and 2, yes, just so not only around. Into speaker, what are they expecting? I was over there. A speaker who just became role, position of the same and society. Even though and say the Christian community Kosra Omampeni that John Mahama na and some be a poor so living in one na almost hawa Omampeni John Mahama ne NDC from Bekasa and I said NDC MPC no Bekasa send a bit on the support a year 11. Normally, I will make it clear. Say, a sort of often a bio, one at the bow 11 years. They remain opposed to it. And which is a speaker about to a new send on the 11 bar, yeah, on the 2 about 8 years. Now, Obi, my cousin, can I get him say, and can vote on the secret ballot, and I said the open ballot, the record to a ban. But a year and me information is say, on the head count. I'm press surprise. Yeah, on FM. If you got to secret ballot, now and this in for 2 years. We are project crash and home, David. Obviously, never now. Next time will be about tobacco. Now, what more because the man can for no. You answer to your constituents and you answer to the party. You know, a year secret ballot assembly, a year ballot assembly, a year head count. All the NDC MPs are on the cast of no meaning neighbors original. They are kind of meaning now. They are kind of meaning now. I mean, you're 137. The much I said, no, in your 137. That is information now. In fact, kind of way, I don't know if you on what I said. You live in the Benjamin because the speaker has returned and is now presided over proceedings.
Okay, but specifically when say LA 11 as part of the business of the house, the names is here. In
fact, last week, and a year deputy majority leader Alexander Martin, and my United said, originally no. I'm the bill on the back last week Friday. I'm going to draw last week Friday. Now I'm going to relay a revised levy and a revised bill because revised only at 1.5% and then 1.75%. But on my Indian the finance minister is not ready or near ready. As to why I only ready, the explanation is we saw 1 year consultation. It's we should town hall meetings now a consultations maybe an award. Until self consultation maybe don't know any idea. The best time they are back a year plenary for a debate and subsequent vote on the bill. Now, what they will do is that even when they bring it in a year amendment, a year withdrawal.
Yeah.
First, and not a year withdrawal. But Ceciano is no more withdrawal. They just come to amend the rate 1.75% rate, and on my amended, they are 1.5%. If they are no more withdrawing the bill in its current form will still be there, but the only thing they will do is to introduce the amendment there. They say, 1.75 they budget 1.5%. Now, and also the ending at that amendment, every year, if you are there, the finance minister is not ready. Now, or the amendment on the floor, or the back, the MPs will debate on it. Of course, we know the position of the minority and the majority but still now they will make the argument no again. Now, the speaker will put the question about the year
okay. Now, may share videos no which was attendance and extremely poor. But I can count MPs which chamber hosts here. Is that the reality?
Attendance is low. I'm no the speaker. I saw you so my first deputy of Parliament,
okay.
Yeah, Joyce, and all Japan Parliament, attendance is very, very low. And it's something that is always it's common practice in Parliament. Obi, MPs, don't do an ambassador. The reason one doesn't know, but we say man, technicality there. The fact is, only chamber and munch that's only Parliament. If you are not your committee work, or committee session, well, committee sessions, the media is not allowed there. It means to verify or validate the claims there.
Or committee and only committee.
Now I'm or committee meeting, but chamber analysis media most of the time, especially on Tuesday morning, members of the House and shut down doors unless there's a crucial thing. And but until then, it's like a trade. And I must say, sometimes they don't even form a quorum, but they gloss over it. Unless they say, Obi Wiji, a quorum matter, they don't form a quorum to transact business. But I'm not going to do quorum there. Like a bit change should be said. Like most of the times, Parliament will start their work later in the day. And attendance in the I must say that the Speaker of Parliament at Baben has had cause to complain. What
yeah.
The MPs in Oya chamber number Juma. But still now I'm there. The Casano and do baby. They be sure you're hoping so going forward. No MPs in the Bambo. Now say you're Mabay Jumano or chamber.
Pagama, my nasi, Bibiania, Yabasa Baba Bidi and Comobio. Why?
Obi, Mr. Madison, some petty for you.
Omojo so. Kwesi Parker Wilson, a multimedia group and parliamentary correspondent, and Amotesi AD and Como live from Parliament. And quickly, ma menkai the police release the Public Affairs Directorate issue here and anopay. Now, almost say please invite Mr. Kwame Bafo alias Abronya DC for investigation. 1. The attention of the police service was drawn to a publication in which Mr. Kwame Bafo alias Abronya DC is alleged to have said that former President John Mahama is allegedly planning to stage a coup. 2. The Accra Regional Police Command has invited Mr. Kwame Bafo to report to the regional headquarters by 4 p.m. today to assist investigation, failure of which he will be arrested. The public will be updated in due course. Signed, DCOP Kwesi Fori, Director General, Public Affairs. And that's the story for you. And it's a police force say, Omunsa eka video bia. In the video, na Kwame Bafo Abronya keka wum. Say unim say former President Mahama planet say obeye coup. Na police for chiremu a omato nsa friend say omra na omeboa police for won hwehwemu a omo enne no nine ya it's 2:35 in 1 hour 30 minutes no e was say Kwame Bafo Abronya kopiem e wo ho na oboa ema police for hwehwemu say wa ma police for chiremu a ombeko akwa no. But exclusive pictures are in just at the time and yeba in from chiremu a wakwa ko who pictures now be say Kwame Bafo Abronya files eshana moto mu a o sheni nose mask and police regional police headquarters ewo in Krai. And that's the pictures we have for you. Munshanin so emfa emayen. Ye boy homo see benya Abronya nankasa ne no so etumi edi enkomo. But there are still some other stories as well. Ma main kind of messages kakra na afi memra me ka catch am say Mr. Koku Anyidoho nso e de letter akwa akoma police CID say omonya nhwemu bi emfa ema na nhwemu be ya ye benya ono ankasa so ahoma so ne no edi enkomo. And the letter ne nso a wo de koma CID no ebi ewa ha ma main kind mu nsem ne mamo ansana yere no etumi edi yenkomo no ewie. And letter no say, and it's to the Director General CID headquarters Accra, petition for assistance. And where a letter was thrown on February 10th, 2022. Or say on 7th February 2022 at 2:36 p.m., a video clip on YouTube was circulated in the name of a certain J.M. Ba Kwejo and widely distributed by certain known radio presenter by a certain known radio presenter by name Nana Kwabena Bobi Ansa. Okay, that's what's it's in the statement. Was who is also a host of a radio program on Accra FM. In the video clip, open threats are issued verbally against me, as well as putting me on brazen notice of planned attacks on me in diverse ways. Also, I am widely accused of having a hand in the death of the late President John Atta Mills, which sad event occurred on 24th July 2012. I am also accused of going to shrines with the pictures of former President Mahama with the sole aim of using foul means to end his life. In the view of above, I respectfully report the case to the police to investigate these very wild and damaging utterances that are directed at me by the above-mentioned suspect, I also take the opportunity to request for an official inquest into the death of the late President Atta Mills in order to clear my name and save my reputation. Yours faithfully, Honorable Samuel Koku Anyidoho, and Odessa letter yakwa the police CID. Yebenya ono ankasa na afi yebusa ne nsem no bebre manya ne ntie so abeka wa homa no so Koku akwa abadapom to saying
yeah me just obi good afternoon akopodom apom ye now sir
nyame adom kan kakra minim say me kan letter to the CID na wutia. Can you confirm say a letter one kasa de come CID? Okay, and specifically na then opposite CID for you.
Well, thank you for the opportunity. Cheer for everybody else. Moby, I'm say, yeah, the map and the Juma. Yeah, binamu. Na yeah, the binamu. Ebano am sema. Yes, baby. And yes, yang na enyunyam ni na yeah dear. But ejuma wo ho a we. And say also yeah udi enyunyam ede ya. Na edru baby na edru feel say amanyosem. And dear, a mabia and Yajuma. Eh, Obi, Mingum and the Marse. You will meet to a Busiamo, a papa, and a mammy. SME, a Mamiko schools. Achimota School, Laboni, University of Ghana, Legon, through to the University of East Anglia in Norwich, UK, back. Solid working career. And our president, at that time, no, Professor Mills, an astute politician, academic, statesman. There was something he saw in me based on upbringing, academic excellence, talent, and gifts from God. And on Onkasa far phone and our friend Koku, can you please come and help me win an election? I tried in 2000. I tried in 2004. 2004, you were a member of my communications team. But I now want you to lead that charge. I believe you have what it takes. Your writing skills, your command of the language, your poise, your gait. Long and short, Obi, I came to the table with talent. Sebe. Minyesi konuma. Minyesi pete. And I'm a nam baller so. Answer na President Mills. Ebe humi. I had worked with the Ghana Broadcasting Corporation. I had worked with the United Nations. At the time, President Mills, airframe, close to a decade, working with the first private commercial bank in the Republic of Ghana. The very first. At that time, I was the head of Treasury and Investment. If because of politics, certain chimney sweepers, clothed in suits, urchins, and street boys, think that they can run me aground, run my family name aground, and eat into my destiny and the future of my bloodline. It won't happen. And maybe a chemo near the year grow. Oh, and yes. But Obi, be born in this area. Maybe it's Mama President Mills. He win the election. And I'm going to friend on the 24th of July 2012. On the 10th of August 2012, you pen a crabby, there was some gay park. On the record, and I keep saying it and I will say it, on the record, solid record of His Excellency John Evans Atta Mills. John Dramani Mahama won the 2012 election. He didn't win it in 3 months. All the rhetoric that for the 3 months, 4 months, young man, at the 3 months, 4 months, it's absolute bunkum and balderdash. He won the 2012 election on the record of his former boss, his predecessor, John Evans Atta Mills. If he says that is not true, let's go for the records. University of Health and Allied Sciences, University of Energy, Natural Resources, the University of Ghana Medical School in Legon, all the schools that were eliminated under trees, the dozens of brand new secondary schools, the road network, single spine, a solid record, a solid economy managed by Dr. Anyidoho and the economic advisory team. At the time, it was headed by Governor Nankani, not economic management team. And I state it unequivocally. President John Evans Atta Mills had an economic advisory team that worked outside the economic management team that John Mahama is supposed to have headed as vice president. Under that economic advisory team managed by the president himself, at the time, Governor Nankani was the chair. Selfless individuals supporting the president. Dr. Anyidoho, finance minister. Pakwesi Msata, governor of the central bank. The record is very clear. So nobody, any glory away from John Evans Atta Mills. The economy was not managed by Vice President John Dramani Mahama and his so-called economic management team. It was managed by the economic advisory team chaired by President Atta Mills himself.
Yeah, but we've had a convention in the country.
That's a convention.
Yeah, but the convention was there is always an EMT headed by the vice president.
Toby, that's why I'm telling you that there's the EMT.
Yes.
But I am telling you, let John Dramani Mahama come and deny that it was the economic advisory team managed the economy. Fast forward, when he became president, and he took out Anyidoho, and he brought Setepe, what happened to the indicators? If he was such a doyen as the head of the economic management team, he didn't maintain all the statistics chalked under his boss, Dr. Atta Mills, and the tele-guided supervision of Dr. Anyidoho. How come the economy went into a tailspin when he became president? Oh yeah, he's the guy. He managed the economy. He gave us 34 months single digit inflation, single currency, or whatever. So he became president. What happened to the economy? Let's put that one aside and come back to the main issue. I didn't tell my on the NDC.
Mm-hmm.
And I may call headquarters because there was no space in government. So I didn't leave the party. And I may call headquarters. Not that Obi Somensa at the Koho. I went for an election, Obi. I told the whole country I was voted for overwhelmingly to become Deputy General Secretary of the NDC. For 4 years, I committed myself to the party. In 2016, at the height of who will win, who will not win, Obi, everybody remembers when I was at the headquarters in charge of operations as the Deputy General Secretary. Johnson Koku Anyidoho, the General Secretary, had gone to Sekwa to go and vote. I give it to him. That's where his vote is. He returns to Accra, doesn't bother to check with his deputy, who is in charge of operations at the headquarters. I had finished the comfortable lead press conference, only to see my boss, Johnson Koku Anyidoho, wearing a baseball cap, turn the other way round in a green and white matakari, like an infant who had found a new toy, supporting His Excellency President
Koku,
John.
Koku, that will not be an appropriate description of your former boss, please.
Oh, no, please, I'm not insulting him.
No. I would want to ask you to withdraw that and then you proceed.
I do withdraw.
Fantastic.
But when rookies are drafted into the NBA, how do they look like? They are very excited.
Yes, but it doesn't matter. I mean, that description of your former boss, from where I sit, is not fair. So let's proceed.
Fair.
Yes.
So, Johnson Koku Anyidoho, the General Secretary of the NDC, returns. Fact are fact. So he's in a baseball cap, turn the other way around, supporting His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama, who happens to be the sitting president and the flag bearer of the National Democratic Congress. I sat at the headquarters. Without any notice, I saw that they were holding a press conference at the residence of the president, conceding electoral defeat to Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. One man is holding a press conference and saying that based on some figures that we have, President Mahama is in a comfortable lead. The president, without the decency, General Secretary, without the decency of contacting the person who is in charge of the headquarters at the time, they decide to concede defeat.
But Koku, before you make progress, let me ask a question.
A year down the line, no, months down the line, somebody actually told me, Koku Anyidoho, set up now your press conference in here, saying you say you lose, but una sebe when him say into the case or yes press conference, no problem. Me na him say no problem. So we lost an election after the president conceded defeat, even before Salvatore say could announce results. So you have handed over.
But Koku, how do these narratives fit into complaint to the police?
Obi,
yeah,
you are a student of the law.
Mm-hmm.
There's the spirit and the letter.
Yes.
You must always have a basis. So I'm giving you the basis. Then we come to the substantive matter.
Okay.
And I'm ending in about a second.
Okay.
So long and short, I never turned my back to the NDC. In 2018, I said it's public knowledge that he won't contest again. So I pitched. He turned around. He said that he will go. I wasn't going to step down for him. What for? I went to the wire. Whatever happened at trade fair happened at trade fair. I spoke English. And I said, this thing must come to an end. I was a baby year. Say easy. Abubo ababia. Yenjintum. Nantin Kofi. Obi, what is my crime?
On Asempa FM.
Now, I have become a target for malicious and defamatory. So now to the substance of the matter. Malicious and defamatory attacks from and everybody who does it in the name of John Dramani Mahama. They don't hide it.
But how do you know that? Because that is not part of the reasons you sent to the police.
Ifagunu in 2020 recklessly, and that matter is subjugate. So I won't go into it. If anybody thinks that it has ended, it hasn't ended. It's subjugate. It's still in court. That I deliberately murdered my 8-year-old daughter for ritual purposes because I have been sending John Dramani Mahama to shrines in Benin and Togo to use foul means to eliminate him from human existence. So like I said, that matter is subjugate. Now, we move forward. False Facebook accounts in my name. Everybody who runs me down because they say I am anti-JM. I asked this question today on Ekusi saying, JM, is he pro Koku Anyidoho? JM, John Dramani Mahama, is he pro Koku Anyidoho? So that assuming that is anti-JM. So, is John Dramani Mahama pro Koku Anyidoho? Is pro Atta Mills? So everybody has a right to move in a certain direction. So I left the headquarters, came and set up the Atta Mills Institute. I'm doing my work. What is my crime? So last week, character, just to give you an answer to the question you asked, he says his name is J. Mba Kwejo. J. Mba. Same JM. Obi did Koku Anyidoho at MBR. This is for the JM. Ebemu. Nsana. I had your obey. So John Dramani Mahama sits. I've seen a letter on social media by Tony Lita, Brew and something, on behalf of the former president. Yes. Yes, sir. So you, John Dramani Mahama, you can seek redress in court because you think that people are gone after you. Koku Anyidoho, I'll also seek redress through the police and through the courts. And he says that J. Mba Kwejo decided to go very whatever on social media, all kinds of things. Make Koku Anyidoho President Atta Mills ne woman mensa wumi ni ruby. It is a President Mills and I made President Mahama mfoni enam na minroswa onu JM ba Kwejo no me to me kuno no problem. Oh, it's been 10 years since my political father, my boss, my mentor, my teacher, my friend passed on to glory. So I know nobody will believe J. Mba Kwejo said me Koku Anyidoho Sebe President Atta Mills ni wumu. But you see, when Saul was pursuing David, thinking said he will kill David, it got to a time when David cut the cloth of Saul and all the children and said, you see, I could have finished you, but I leave it God. John Dramani Mahama, you have pursued me for more than 10 years. You sent your voice after me. Today, your boys are saying that I have a hand in the death of His Excellency President John Evans Atta Mills. Thank you, John Mahama. I, Koku Anyidoho, I have gone to the police headquarters, the CID, make an official complaint. Among others, inter alia, I am requesting for an inquest, which is a judicial inquiry into the death of President Mills. Now, forget about even J.M. Basu. Then Kwabena Bobiansa, who once hosted the program you are hosting. And in those days, who doesn't know the support Koku Anyidoho gave to Kwabena Bobiansa? Your producer, indefatigable producer Dominic Kisieboa. If you ask him the story, and you know the story. So J. Mba Kwejo has no following. So Kwabena Bobiansa. Bebrebe amaya ni nyina on Kai. So he now decides that he also has other platforms. Edamu yopo, Pen Drive TV, and I say Pen Day TV. Edamu yopo, Moshe. No problem. Edamu yopo. Miso, with a dying CID yopo. Jemba Kwejo. Edamu yopo.
Okay, into the point, they say you are asking the CID, say they should investigate the two names you mentioned in relation to the said video.
Yeah, to the said video, and that vile and wicked allegation. Semi Okwanyido, Nsa, ewa President Mills, ni. Secondly, with the President Mahama, Ifoni, and Nam Grosu, and Bese Sebe, the candy free, at the Fasa. It's so tap engineer, Ubi, or the war, but me, Akononyameko, Mintuben Kumameo. That's why I'm happy. So just before your call came through, I saw, say, President Mahama, the lawyers, almost say, Ubi, Akasetia, former President Mahama, into almost the Kodan police. Wonderful. You know, you've been anti-police, quantum-poneso.
Koku, besides the investigation into the video, no, what's the calling for an inquiry into the death of our late president? An inquest.
You are a student of law, so just
an inquest. Now, inquest, no, is it something the police can initiate?
Well, I have petitioned an agency of state. They have powers plenipotentiary to either step it down or uphold it. Let's see the way forward. But I believe, and I want to believe, that we will get to the bottom of what happened on the 24th of July. It was a Tuesday. Incidentally, today is a Tuesday. You see?
Yes.
Today is a Tuesday. On Tuesday, the 24th of July, 2012, when we lost our president. 10 years down the line, I have not, President Mahama, almost Atta Mills Memorial Heritage, BBBBB. And also say for the first time, he will speak about the hours preceding the death. I listened to him and I thanked God that the president at the time, what did he say? That he had gone for a program with the chief of staff, Mr. Henry Joseph Martin Newman. They came back to the castle and he told the chief of staff to tell the president that he, the vice president, will be crossing over. Go and play the tape. He will be crossing over to his office. Oh, President Mahama. Oh, so you had the capacity to cross over to the office of President Mills without going through Koku Anyidoho's office. And all these years, you see me blocking from entering the president's office by your own words after 10 years that you told the chief of staff. So you had access to the chief of staff. Me? How dare me, Koku Anyidoho, a mere of communications, tell the chief of staff, say, he should go and pass a message on to the president. So you, the vice president, you told the chief of staff to go and tell the president that you'll be crossing over. Wonderful. And that, sometime after that, the chief of staff called you the vice president. And the operative word in his own speech is that called me frantically that the president has been rushed to the 37 military hospital. Oh, chief of staff called you vice president frantically. Then he went on to say, oh, a former president was with him. I wonder which of the former presidents was with him. We'll get into it. The inquest will bring it out.
Koku,
and that
calling for an inquest, no?
Hold on. And that you were getting ready to finish with the former president and prepare your staff to go to 37. With all due respect, President John Dramani Mahama, you are preparing your staff to go to 37. Which of you was going to do infusion for the president who had been rushed to the 37 hospital, that you must now prepare your staff to go there? Look, it has come.
Koku, I'm wondering, sir, why na Akada, sir, you blocked the then vice president from saying
you didn't hear that I, Koku Anyidoho, I had the capacity. All the anti-JM names they call me. And now, vice president. Now, vice president, president, or no block.
No, but were there rumors? As what will be, and who said that? Who has made that public pronouncement?
Oh, come on, Obi. I have heard it in public, in private, family circles, social circles. I've heard it.
Asempa FM.
He has never come to say it's not true. And you see, the times and the seasons are in the hands of God. So he says, and he spoke on the 1st of February. It was also a Tuesday. Yeah, God, you are doing things on Tuesdays. It was Tuesday that President Mills died, 24th of July. It was Tuesday, the 1st of February. And I'm calling Memorial Heritage 1111. So it was on Tuesday President Mahama spoke for the first time publicly. Today is Tuesday. Me too, I'm speaking, and I'm saying that. Based on J.M. Bakwejo, Kwabena Bobiansa, I, an accomplished citizen of the Republic, I have placed a petition before the Ghana Police Service.
Okay.
For an inquest, among others. First of all, J.M. and Kwabena Bobiansa, of course, they will be invited for other matters. My lawyers are also looking at the civil aspect of it to sue for serious defamation, but that does not stop me from also going on the inquest, because if you say I killed the man who called me personally to work for him, and for the past 10 years I have been keeping legacy alive. Yes, see, John Mahama inti me and I'm cool. Me papa, I have a right to ask.
Yeah, I agree with that bit. But as to the forum to initiate that inquest,
that one is not within my domain. No.
Okay.
No, it's not within my domain.
That's fair. That's fair.
The system will decide the shape and the form the inquest will take. That was not within my domain at all.
But since it's a judicial inquest, are you minded to maybe apply or petition the Chief Justice?
Oh, Obi, I have sent the matter to the police. Accomplished lawyers exist within the police service. I have private lawyers, personal lawyers who work for me. Without jumping the gun, let me just state for the record that what you see with your eye, for which reason we're having this conversation, is what I will speak to. Beyond that, the shape, the size, the form, I leave it to the system to decide. But I believe there shall be an inquest.
One of our listeners, said, Obi, ask Koku to disclose the name of the person who said in public, at least the public one, in public, that he prevented former President Mahama from meeting Prof. Mills.
If anybody says that they've never heard that within the grapevine and the rumor mill, well, I will not fault their sense of hearing. I will not fault their sense of hearing. But everybody knows that I've been nailed to so many crosses because I was supposed to have been so powerful that I disrespected the then vice president, prevented him from seeing his boss. I will lock his office as if I was the janitor of the castle.
Yeah, but it could be mere rumors. It could be mere rumors.
But Obi, look at how long. It was on this same program, I think 2 years ago. Heads must roll, heads will roll. It was on your same program. And all thanks to you. And all thanks to the honesty of Samson Ladi Ayenini. When he sent a message to your program and said, before God and man, he produced the program that day. Koku Anyidoho never sacked any ECG boss. But look at how long it took for the truth to come out.
Okay, Koku, you're betraying what the police would do after.
I will give you exclusives at all times when it's so happy. Because your producer, Dominic, was an active participant as a core member of my Castle Press Corps. When Bobie was on this program, Dominic knows a lot of stories. Dominic Kisiyebwa, Nyankupon Shrao, non-Shrao colleagues, Nina, who remember Koku Anyidoho. Look, I listened to you, I think it must have been Friday or Thursday. Setwami Boateng. Ask Setwami Boateng. He was once a member of my presidential press corps. When he won his journalist award, the
journalist of the year,
he called me and thanked me. Ask Setwami Boateng what I, humbly so, did. Today, Setwami Boateng is doing documentary. Ask him whether there wasn't a certain Samuel Koku Anyidoho who impacted his style of journalism when he came from Multimedia Joy FM specifically to be a member of the Castle Press Corps. Obi, I may not be an angel, but I'm a good man. I'm a good man. I'm a good man.
Koku, God
bless you too.
Koku Anyidoho, a CEO and founder at Atta Mills Institute. They could see saying Sunny, Higher Sempa FM.